Hi, this is Hadas from Mike in Canva, and are you ready for this? Canva Code is here. This is super exciting. I think you can do so many things, endless things with it. Let me show you how that works. First of all, you have to get into your homepage and then click on Canva AI. That's the way, that's the gateway to get to Canva Code. Once you click on Canva AI, you will find all these options underneath the typing window. So you can find code for me down here. And now what you're going to have to do is to write your prompt, what you want Canva to code for you. You do not need to know anything about coding. I don't know anything about coding. You just need to know what you want to ask for. So just use simple words, just your everyday language, and ask Canva to create it for you. You have a few examples down here. For example, create a pricing calculator for my services, or make an interactive historical timeline. So you can use this as an inspiration and test it out and see how this works. So I think that what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ask Canva Code to create maybe kind of a menu or recipes from what I have in my fridge. That's the first thing I came up with. So I'm just going to type in all the stuff I have in my fridge at the moment and ask for Canva to give me like a week's plan of what I can create from all those ingredients. So I'm just going to record this.
In my fridge, I have tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, both orange and red. I have lettuce, pickles, olives, mayonnaise, tomato sauce, pasta, soup, which is 3 days old, cream, butter, milk, cheese of all sorts. I have camembert and brie, Emmental, cottage cheese, cream cheese, parmesan. I would like you to create some recipes and a menu design from all of these leftovers. Make it maximum styled, zero waste.
Now I'm going to click on the arrow. Now Canva starts coding. It could take a few minutes. It could take a bit longer. Depends how complicated your request is. So I'm just going to fast forward this and let you see what happens at the end. There it is. Zero Waste Gourmet, transforming fridge finds into culinary delights. Wow. Canva is even a copywriter. So let's see what we have here. As you can see, the design is not exactly what I was maybe aiming for, but I can fix that. So I have my ingredients here. I have appetizers, main courses, side dishes and salads, things that I can create with everything I have in my fridge. And I have the recipes right here, and I can view the recipes, and all of these are clickable. I can click on view recipe and see the recipe. Let me click on that. See the ingredients, the instructions, and it's everything I have in my fridge. Nothing that I need to run out and buy. This is incredible. Okay, now let's say I'm not happy with the color palette or with the design overall. So as you can see, on the left, I have the option to ask for Canva to make a few adjustments. So I'm just so happy with what happens here. So I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to Ask Me Anything. This is version number 1. Canva has described exactly what it did, like a beautiful menu with categories, blah, blah, blah. This is very helpful so I can understand what Canva was thinking. Would that be appropriate to say? Yeah, Canva thinks. Okay, let's say that. Now I'm going to ask Canva to make a few adjustments. So maybe use the following color palette because I want it to be kind of Italian. So maybe red and green and white would be good. Canva's going to code it all over again. I'm going to have to wait. So let me fast forward this for you. And there it is. See, it's more of the same design or layout. But again, everything is clickable. And now let me show you what I do with this wonder. So once I'm happy with it, you can find in the right top corner the Use in a Design button. And this brings you to the editor. So here I can just resize it and readjust it. And just a side note, it might take a while for it to be 100% visible because every time you move it, it takes a bit of adjustment time. So let me just pick a template because I want to place it in a template. Let me just stretch it to the bottom. See, it takes a little while. I said that everything's going to be clickable. Don't worry if it's not clickable in the first few minutes. It's going to get by. And you're going to see that it is going to be clickable in just a second. Come on, Canva. Oh, yeah, there it is. See, it's clickable. I knew what I was talking about. So I can just put this in my slide and share it as a public view link, or share it with my colleagues, and it's clickable and people can use it and enjoy it, and I can send it to my family so everyone knows what they can create for dinner tonight. So this is one example. Let me go back to the home page because I want to show you another example of something I can create with Canva code. So I'm just going to hit the home button. This time I'm going to ask for a pricing calculator for my services. So let's say I have a business, I'm a photographer, and I want Canva to code for me a price quote of some sort. So I have to be very specific and ask for everything that I needed to take into consideration inside this price quote, all the buttons, all the questions, all the possibilities, and then I'm just going to hit the arrow and it's going to code. Okay, look at that. Build your package, session hours. So you can pick your hours. If you want any edited images, a photo album, no album, add-ons that you can check, like check boxes. And then it adjusts the pricing. And then you can get a detailed quote. Now, I'm just going to let you know that at the moment, if you click on it and you add an email to this link, it's not exactly going to get there, but it's in the works. It's probably going to get better within time, but it's a good start and it gives you an idea of what you can do. And then you can just implement that in your design, in your presentation or doc or whatever it is that you want to place it in. Super curious to know what you're going to create with Canva code. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.